So now that you have gotten past the inspections, what is the next contingency that you would go through once you got a home under contract? So the next contingency is typically going to be the appraisal. So when you have a home that you're purchasing or that you're selling, if the purchaser of the home is getting a loan, there's typically going to be an appraisal. Now, if it's a cash type purchase, then there doesn't need to be an appraisal, but there could still be one. But once there's a loan, we're typically going to see that the lender is requiring that appraisal. And now the appraisal needs to typically occur by a certain date. So there's a date usually in the purchase contract that says it needs to appraise at or above the purchase price by this date. Now, what if it doesn't appraise for that value? Because most of the time it's going to appraise at that value and then everything moves on once the appraiser comes out. But if it doesn't, lots of people feel right away that that voids the deal. And actually it doesn't void the deal automatically typically. In the purchase contracts that we use, the way the verbiage reads is that it's voidable at the buyer's choice if an agreement isn't reached with the seller by 5 business days after the appraisal is received. And so at that point, using a scenario, let's say the purchase price is $200,000 and it appraises at $195,000. At that point, the lender is only going to loan off of that $195,000 value. So the buyer and seller need to figure out how they're going to adjust that price. So the purchase price needs to be the $195,000. So will the seller drop their price to $195,000? Will the buyer pay the extra $5,000 out of their pocket? Or some agreement in between? And all of those are viable options. It's just the price has to move down to the $195,000 for that deal to move forward with the lender. Now, if they can't reach an agreement, it is voidable at the buyer's choice and at that point. So a lot of people feel like if the appraisal comes in short, as it's called, that automatically kills the deal and everything is dead at that point. It isn't the case. There's still an opportunity for the buyers and sellers to reach some sort of agreement to see how they would like to proceed and move forward. So hopefully that helps somebody out there. If you guys have any questions about this further or need any assistance, feel free to reach out to us. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.